back on live. Huh? The weather done made me mad again. I ain't even gonna do Helen like that. I ain't even gonna say she made me mad again. Okay, okay, yeah. I'm a south side to the grave. I'm a real to the tomb. $1 million combos on. Hey, we back on live. Stop playing. I don't even know what I'm trying to say at this point, but y'all, I'm just happy we back on live. Shout out to everybody that's tuning into the live today. Like I said, we lost power, but we back at it. Nothing to it but to do it. Again, thank y'all for tuning in today's live. I'm gonna be behind the screens, kind of doing my thing, kind of like y'all. We gonna finish up our Hurricane Helen cyber party. I'm trying to refresh my screen, recapture my screen, so y'all can see what I see, and y'all can actually see what I see. So grab your treats, your snacks, whatever the case may be, so we can go ahead and get into this thing. We are going to do a live chat and react today. Hold on, y'all, because y'all know I gotta do my little spiel behind the scenes. Y'all know I'm a one woman revolution. But first of all, yeah, let's go ahead and thank God for letting us be here. Because like I said, we done survived. Well, at least my part of Florida has survived a Hurricane Helen coming on through. So happy 9/27. Happy September 27th. Happy birthday to everybody that's born today. Shout out to all the Libras. Y'all not Virgos, but I mean, shout out to y'all. Y'all know we have 95 days left in this year. Today is Friday, so we have 95 days left in this year. Again, it's 9/27. The Bible verse of the day is coming from Daniel 9/27, and it does say that he will confirm a covenant for many, for 1 week, basically, is what 7 is saying when it says a, saying a week. So he will confirm a covenant for many for 1 week. In the middle of the 1 week, he will put an end to sacrifice and offering. And at the temple, he will set up an abomination that causes desolation until the end that is decreed is poured out in him. Does that not sound like basically what we're going through right now? That's why I'm like, well, not even like that, but I'm just saying, like today with Hurricane Helen, and today just being a day of days. Like I said, we lost power, but we back up and running. So here we are, thanking God for this day. That's why I'm like, bring your own treats, snacks, whatever the case may be. I am gonna have me a little. I was about to say, what did I call it? Because I don't even like calling it a spiked orange juice. What did we say we was gonna call it? I don't even like that. I just totally forgot. What was it besides a spiked orange juice? Because I don't want to call it that. Let me think. I don't forgot what the word for it was, child. But we got the orange juice. A bubbly orange juice. That's what we said it was. So, yeah. I got me a bubbly orange juice so we can pick up where we left off at. It's 7:45, which is great. 7:45 Eastern Standard Time. We on live. I also have me some grapes. Y'all know I love them red grapes. So, boom, that's why I'm like, grab yourself. But honestly, yeah, let's do a tracker because, like I said, we lost power. We just got power back. I was so happy when we got power back. Listen, I was like, baby, how long are we not going to have power? Because I don't know about that. I'm like, hopefully all of my apps work offline because I'm like, maybe I can edit, Then I was like, well, I got books. I'm like, child, I guess you're going to have to read. And shout out to us for going to the library and getting books. Because, yeah, see, that would have been my source of entertainment if we still didn't have power. Would have just had to read some books, y'all. Read some, and it's me. I'm really, literally trying to get the cap off of this bottle. It's taking me a moment, and that's why I ain't really got back into scrolling on screen. Because, hold on. I'm not even doing this. I need to get me a towel, y'all. Hold the front door. Hold the champagne bottle, baby. Because it's not coming off like I'd like it to. But yeah, like it says, Hurricane Helen is rumbling through Georgia. Like I said, she made her way through Florida. I really hope everyone is safe. I definitely got to check on my people because I know if we lost power, and we typically don't lose power, we typically make it through. And that's why I love our brick house. Hey, we made it through another hurricane because we got a brick house. Roger Chandre, welcome to the live. How you doing? Yeah, I'm like, how you doing? Because You in Florida. Hope all is well. Hope you obviously you survived Hurricane Helen because you here. But why you keep saying that? Because I noticed you said that to me on Snapchat. And I'm like, you live on the south side. Because, we back on live. Hey, we south side to the grave. To the tomb. Because I'm like, where are you if you not already on the south side? If you can't tell me on live, then tell me on Snapchat. Because I'm like, on your way to the south. Where did you go? You went to Atlanta? Because I'm like, what's going on? But yeah, shout out to everybody that's tuned in live. Again, I hope everybody is safe because Hurricane Helen not even trying, but she's making her way up to Georgia. It says she walking fast and she need to slow down. What girl? Yeah, because it said makes landfall at a category 4. And that's why I'm like, baby, if we lost our power, let me check on my people. Because I'm like, Georgia, baby, brace yourself for cover. Because I'm not certain what's going on. No way, Dre. No way. I really thought you lived south. I had no idea you were north. I could have sworn you lived south. So you just be hanging out over here. I mean, as you should, because south side's the best side. I'm south side to the grave. Ayy. Real ass to the tomb. Me and Della Combos on Zoom. Yeah. I did not realize you lived north. I really thought you lived south. Wow. Well, definitely stay safe. I'm like, how is everything over there on the north side? Because y'all know y'all like to lose power and get water issues first, which is so quite unfortunate. But that's why I'm like, prayers for everybody. I ain't even go check on the street, y'all. Once the power came back on for me, I was just so happy. I ain't checked the front yard. I ain't checked the backyard. I've been sipping on my bubbly orange juice, and probably in a few minutes we'll go check on the neighborhood and make sure everything's straight, make sure everybody good. But like I said, I just know once we lost power, and I wanted to check on it, and I knew she said she was making her way all the way up to Tennessee. I was just like, well, girl, hold on, baby, because I wasn't expecting to lose power. Like I told y'all on my last live, I'm like, hopefully, or whatever live it was, I'm like, hopefully we don't lose power. I think it was our slumber party. Okay, so it's cool. That's good, because I'm like, for it to be a category 4 coming through, Florida really just, again, threw me off. Child, but I was lights out, like I was out like the lights anyway. Now that I think about it, I was out like a light, sleep like a light, catching Z's. Man, we got a brick house. I knew we were gonna be fine as long as them windows don't start howling, and I'll be good. Y'all ever been in a storm and heard the wind howling? It be howling, the windows be whoo. That was the best interpretation I could do of the way the windows be sounding. But okay, so yeah, just tell me when you're free, because I know you work, and I was thinking about you too. See, that's why I said I gotta check on my people, because I'm glad you are in the check-in. If you can see the poll, let me know how you doing or whatever the case may be, because again, I wanted to check on everybody, because I hope you were not at that overnight job when all this was going on, because when my power went out, Dre, honestly, you were the first person I thought about outside of my immediate family and friends. I was just like, Dre work overnight. I hope he's not in that warehouse, because the schools are closed and stuff like that, and that just really made me think about life. I'm like, I hope jobs are treating people right, because when my power went out, imagine having to be at somebody's job and your power went out. That would really piss me. And like you said, you live in the north. He live on the north. Were you home or were you at that job? Because see, that's what I'm saying. It's a category 4 storm out there. You should not be doing anything except taking care of them kids that's not in school, because it's Friday. The world would have to shut down. Whatever wasn't produced can't get produced in a hurricane. Whatever ain't in production and done just can't get sold, because the world gonna have to come to grip. Yeah, especially if they're gonna keep playing with stuff to make the weather do what the weather do. They gonna have to make sure everybody is safe and sound. Gonna have to hold them horses. Oh, okay. Okay, y'all were off. That's good. Because when I did the poll yesterday, and I did ask, was everybody working or working home? Were they off? Everybody was off. So hopefully you were one of the people that were tuned into the poll. If not, it's good to know that you were off, because it's good to know that you were still getting treated right on that job. Because again, this was a hurricane, category 4 hurricane. And again, we don't typically lose power. Baby, we lost power so long. I'm like, do JEA know that we don't got no power? I'm like, baby, are they working on it? But again, I was asleep, so I was in and out of the fact that we ain't even had no power, because I wasn't up yet. By the time that I'm up like now, the power back on. So I'm like, we doing good. we doing good. But baby, I was just like, what's taking so long for the power to come back on? I'm worried about the stuff in the refrigerator. Look, I'm like, how long is this gonna take? Because baby, we don't need our food to get messed up or nothing like that. That's why I'm like, baby, let's go on ahead and get this power back on. And now that we got this power back on, y'all, we can go ahead and vibe and whatever the case may be. Again, see, they talking about not fatal, downgrade. Okay, so she got downgraded to a tropical storm with, what is a historical what? Wait a minute, girl, not Helen trying to make history, so the H in Helen is for history? Because I'm like, see, flash flood issued in Atlanta. Check on y'all people. Let me check on my grandparents and cousins and stuff. Not Helen hammers the South End. Whoever is the journalism that came up with that, I know that's right. Helen hammers the Southeast. Y'all know that's where I'm at. I'm in the Southeast, so that's why I'm like, a historic storm surge recorded at multiple cities in Florida. Okay, it's been downgraded after lashing Florida and the Southeast, because y'all know that's where I'm at. She's been downgraded to a tropical storm. She came through the Big Bend, and I'm on the other side of the Big Bend at that too. So that's also what kind of made me, but that's also what kind of made me nervous, because I'm on the other side of the Big Bend, and baby, our power still went out. I told y'all we were gonna get more rain, wind than the actual hit, which I hate to say that I'm grateful for, but I'm just saying we typically always on the other side of the issue. So the fact that but again, it's strange that it was inward going up to Georgia, Atlanta, Tennessee, because normally, like I said, it's on my end of Florida. But yeah, it says Atlanta flash flood issue. Oh, hold on, baby. Let me check on my substance, because now they put Tallahassee in here. Oh, baby, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Secret voice. Hold on. At least 2 people. Whoa. Because a mobile home. Well, if they ain't got nowhere to go, where you expected them to go? They had to go out in their mobile home. Don't be laughing, because I was serious, baby. I was trying to figure out what's taking so long for them to turn the power on. But it's the fact that people, I don't like that. See, that's why, I don't know. I feel like even if them people gonna have a mobile home, it should have been brick or something. Man, you act like live can't see exactly what you said. Oh my goodness, you play all day. The crazy part is you ain't even playing, which is crazy. It's Friday, cause I'm like, is it Saturday? It's not even Saturday. It's Friday. I'm talking about see you in a minute. We on live. You gonna have to see us, child, when you coordinate the time, because we would have coordinated the time for live. But whatever, child, because we'll have to figure that out. Because I'm sitting here. Oh, wait a minute. A third one has been reported in Georgia after reports of a vehicle crashed into a tree. Because see, that's why I'm like, where were they going? Because I know they weren't trying to go home or to no job in no storm. But see, people like me, I hate to say it, child, but I've been trying to go cop some tree before in a storm. And it was terrible. It was really terrible. Like, was it that serious, risking your life? Kinda, but not really. Like, I don't want to have to be like sober throughout this. So, cause I'm like, where were you going? At least one person crashed in Tampa. Oh my goodness. And lost their life. Oh my goodness. See, I didn't know that there were fatalities. I was not expecting that. Girl, Helen, hold on. The H need to be for hold on now. They got high water signs. First of all, I've never even seen a high water sign. I don't even know we made them. The only high water signs I know are pants. So the fact that they got high water signs, I didn't even know was a thing. Okay? Because that's how much we don't get high water and signs around here. Because the one place that get high water is that north side. Like I said, when I had a booking over there, baby, I could see why they cars and brakes sound the way they do. Because it was ridiculous having to deal with that. The way the water dirty, getting all up in your car like that, people cars getting stuck up in the water. Why don't they have good, is it called irrigation? Sewage. That's what I know what it is for sure. Why don't they have good sewage to get this water back underground and back into one of the many shores of oceans that we have here in Florida? This is what I'm trying to figure out. Do it need to go back in the ocean? Where do it go? I don't know. That's not my job. I guess I should know. But whatever. I heard you say it like that. Let's see. Residents were being told to evacuate. Leave now, officials said. Climb to higher ground. Do not drive through the water. Which is why people leave before it gets too bad. Because then people do like to wait too long. Wait a minute. Water rescues underway in Florida, Georgia, and Buckhead. And I gotta think, if it's Buckhead, that means that's the poor one. Hold on. No, that's the rich one. Because Bankhead is the poor one. See, because why they made it backwards? Why they just couldn't make it make sense? Bookhead. Well, both of them sound like money, book and bank. So, we both talk about money. But I'm like, hold on. Because Bookhead got to be the high class one. Because I think the names are reversed. And Bankhead is the one that ain't got no money. Right, because we Bankhead bounce. Yeah, that's the one that ain't got no money. So, Bookhead is the one that got money. And they apparently having water rescues from an apartment complex. Because of relentless rain. In a Peachtree Corner apartment. So yeah, told y'all that's the rich one. In the Atlanta metro area. Now imagine staying in a rich one in the Atlanta metro area and your apartment complex still get flooded. You paying all that much. Child, it pisses me off. And that's why, thank God for high brick house. It ain't no flooding. Wind holding it down. Brick. Because I don't know the real words for real anyway. All I know is that's how my Girl Scout leader used to get us through storms. She was like, I don't know why y'all worry. Because we got a brick house. She was a white woman. That was the funniest thing ever to me. I was like, girl, you know what? You right. We like 3 little pigs. We got a brick. You know, when that fox tried to come through the big bad wolf with his wind, it ain't do nothing to that brick house. But that straw one, and that's why I don't like houses made of wood. Baby, because I'm like, this thing finna tumble over real fast. They taught us that a long time ago. And y'all, my family gonna start, because y'all know they do their education. We gonna start a channel. No, that's not true, because it's just my daddy channel, and we infiltrating on his channel. Now I see why he getting mad, because we giving him more work to do, because my mama said we could have our characters and then read stories to people, which we gonna do. I told y'all I was gonna turn into productions and all that kind of stuff. So I'll let y'all see the behind the scenes on my channel, and y'all will see the full results on my daddy channel. Yeah, that's how we'll do it. That's if we infiltrate his space, because that is that man channel. And I do have to edit his stuff, which is why I wanted to come and do this live now, because I have some editing that I have to do, not only today, but this weekend. I have my stuff that I need to edit, my dad's stuff that I need to edit, or my clients, because y'all know I'm my first client, but my daddy my second. We got to get his channel up and running, monetized in 90 days. Tap into my tips and my build and boost your brand strategic resources, because I told y'all it's 95 days left in this year. I got monetized in 90 days. I gave y'all no tricks, all tips to get monetized in 90 days. So tune in, tap in. I'm going to also make a community wall post about it, so that way y'all could Literally click, look at the analytics. Yeah, I'm giving y'all some screenshotage, some real life results, because I am my first client, okay? Now, I don't like that this said this is giving morbid advice of those who didn't evacuate. So, child, I'm just letting y'all know, if y'all don't want no morbid advice, to say, get up out of there, because it says families were trapped by floodwaters in their homes. That's scary. Because imagine, now that I think about it, imagine all these people paying to live in these fancy places that are electronic and then the power go out and you stuck inside these places. That's scary. Now that I think about it, that's a little too modern, and that's really scary. Cause imagine, yeah, the switchboards. I know people that literally their houses are like hotels is the best way that I can explain it. They use key cards to get in everywhere, even the elevator. I mean, even to get into the stairwells. All of that stuff be locked, and imagine the power go down. That's scary. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. So it said if you in Sandy Springs, Georgia, Nancy Creek, anything like that, you need to seek higher ground immediately if you don't have no house. An infant mother rescued from flooding. A woman carrying an infant strapped to her chest was rescued. Wow. Early this morning, early Friday morning. Wow. So imagine having a newborn and have to, I couldn't imagine. Cameras were rolling when 7 residents and pets were being directed to safety after flooding was reported. Shows a baby strapped to a woman's chest. That baby, but you know she a mama, cause baby, look, she scrapped that baby to her chest and figured some shit. Oh my God, bless the mothers, cause again we give them a hard time, but Jesus, can you imagine? Cause they didn't say no man had no baby strapped to no woman chest, and that's why I said I understand why them mamas be celebrating Father's Day and stuff. Cause baby, I told you I don't advocate for men being allowed to leave. Girl, give him his baby if he decide to leave, but then at least my mama left my daddy. So at least my daddy didn't leave. That's how my mama had to keep me. It's the bubbly orange juice. Nah, that's just me. I'm just saying. Cause yeah, she had every right to be like, come get this baby. I did not sign up for this. Shoot, I get what that woman talking about. Okay. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. Okay, so everything is pretty much green, which is showing as light. I don't want to let this go because anybody that tunes into the live, I do want them to see this. Oh, I told y'all I'm on my Joan Rivers, Wendy Williams, Ricky Lake, how you doing? Platform. You know, that's why I'm giving y'all little updates, breaking news with KD and God. God say, please put my name first. Stop doing that. You right, God. Okay, breaking live news with God and KD. Right, because baby, I really don't know nothing besides this man tell me. So he right. It's kind of like when you have a spouse and then the woman always want to be first, especially if she a breadwinner. She gonna be, well, I make more money. Child, I'm just thinking about prior jobs that I've had. But yeah, breaking news. How you doing? I told y'all I got to get my little catchphrase together. Besides tune in live daily, I need something that's more of a giving that room boom, a little scoom boom boom. You know, like how you doing? You know, I need one. And like, go Ricky, go KD, go KD, go KD, go. But see, that's Ricky Lake thing. That's why I got to get my own little. I'm gonna figure out what it is. Right now, we work what we got. I'm figuring out what it is. Okay. So, I feel better knowing that it's pretty light. It's pretty light. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. So, the colors for this are not the colors for this. It's the colors for this. Oops. Oopsie. My bad, y'all. So let's read the chart correctly, because now that's a little heavy. Because pink mean really heavy. So in Asheville, but see, I don't understand going inland and making this much noise. Helen, girl, hollering Helen doing too much. Hollering with Helen. If you watch Beauty Shop, you know. I didn't mean to give y'all the title. Dang it. But if you know, you know. With hollering with Helen. Because she making a lot of noise in Asheville. I only know people. Child, where do Todd Chrisley and his kids live at? Somewhere in Tennessee. Is it Nashville? Oh, that's Savannah, baby. They live in Georgia. And Savannah moved back to Georgia. That's why her name's Savannah. Duh, because Todd Chrisley from Savannah. Girl. Again, I got to see, I'm not the journalist. I'm the entertainer. That's why I'm not Wendy. That's why I'm not Ricky. And that's why. Is Joan wasn't a journalist. She was an entertainer. Yeah, I could still stick with Joan. I mean, I got to work my way up to Wendy level. That's why I ain't got no catchphrase yet. I got to give me one. But I'm going to hold it down for Wendy until she come back. That's what I said. I try to give y'all a little break from Mr. Diddy Do It. But I'm going to come back. When I sit up, I'm going to be talking again. It might be tonight. I just wanted to let y'all, give y'all a little Tina Turner, Ike Turner, start off nice and easy. And then we get rough. Because we rolling, rolling through HELENE. Oh, I didn't even realize this a got doggone time lapse. This a time lapse from 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time until the last hour and a half. Wow. Because I don't be paying attention to the news, but something made me stand up when the power went out. It was like, well, hold on, baby, let me see what's going on. I was like, stand up, figure out what's going on. I did a little tracking yesterday. Honestly, I didn't know that anything was even happening until my parents were like, school's going to be closed. The house is going to be live. We going to be here. I was just like, oh, I didn't realize. I'm like, what's going on? They're like, girl, I ain't even had no hurricane snacks, y'all. It's not funny. Shoot. I made a little hurricane snackage ones yesterday. I'm about to go get some today. Luckily, the refrigerator has some snackage. But I didn't know that I needed to have my own hurricane snackage. I was just not ready. So, yeah, there's that. I'm like, we did pretty good at, let's see. See, look at the power outage tracker. See, that's what made me stand up. Soon as the power went out, that's when it was just like, hold on. What's going on? But again, I was also out like the lights, so it was okay. But Florida had 1.2 million in the power outage. That's why I was just like, dude, they know the power out, and I guess they did. That made me feel a little bit better. And then Georgia was right, but see, again, it extended all the way up to Tennessee, and it hadn't even made its way to Tennessee yet, and their power was already out. That's how strong this god doggone storm was. And it was a category 4, so we call it what it is. She a hurricane. Hurricane Helene. Ooh, if Helen is a girl, that means J is going to be a boy, which means K is going to be a girl. So if we get to K, she could be me. I need a hurricane. It's 2024. They can make Hurricane K if we get to the K's. And add the H in it. Khay. So I know that it's for me. Because I'm just like, yeah, nobody thought about that. Look at me. Nobody thought about that. Girl, you got to let them know you exist. And that's what we doing. We need to do a rise and shine. Rise and shine on live. We call it a AM wake up call. But well, I guess that is our good morning, Sherwin. Rise and shine. A safe, blessed Friday to you too. Amen. Yes. Hope all is well. Yeah, I lost a little power, but we back on live. Y'all know that was my one thing. I was hoping I did not lose power, and we did. But again, I was out like a light when it happened. So I hope everyone, extending north from me, because I'm here in Florida. So yeah, north, pretty much north. Everyone's okay, because again, I was worried about the refrigerator, the internet. I was worried about the things, that I utilize with the power being out. Like I said, I was going to read a book or something. All right, that's what I like to hear. Rise and shine. We're going to enjoy this day. It's Friday. We got 95 days left in the year. We're going to end it on a good note, even though hollering Helen is trying to come through. Oh, and it says, so Clearwater Beach reported its highest surge since the superstorm of 1993, with at least a level of 7 feet. It was more than 7 feet of water. Man, that's bigger than me. 7 feet is a lot of water. I'm talking about that's bigger than me. But 7 feet is, wow. And see, that's why we got to make sure everybody, listen, Listen, now that we know what's going on, it's 2024. If you don't know how to swim, get a life vest. Everybody need a life vest in their house, because if you don't know how to swim, you need to be able to float. You need a flotation device, because again, there are women that had to strap children to their bosom for safety. Okay, get one of them little. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all. Boom. See, that's why I love being a Florida girl. Our pool floaties. Get the mugs. Get some pool floaties so when something happens, you could blow them up, sit in them mugs. You have a life flotation raft device, especially if you get the ones that blow up into the little lounges that you lay out into the pool. They got the little pillow on it that you lay out on. Get them. Listen, if you can't afford no life vests, because I don't even know how much they cost, but just having to think about stuff like this, like look at all this water. And trees are big. You can't even see the streets, the waters, the signs, all that stuff is covered. Again, this is the time where you stock up on pool floaties. Told y'all KD for Congress, okay? We come with solutions to problems, not like other people that want to run for politics and only create problems without solutions. But yeah, go to the Dollar General, the Family Dollar. I would say get the good ones. I don't even care if you get it from Amazon, and use my link, baby. Click the description, okay? Get some pool floaties. It can save your life. Pool noodles, again, they gave that man a hard time when he made them. For decades, they gave him a hard time about them pool noodles. But one day, he became a billionaire. You might need that pool noodle, okay? I'm telling you, get some pool. Get some pool. That's why even at a pool, they got that life raft. And that's why they make them in a pool edition that's inflatables. Get you some, because you're going to need some air and gravity to hold you up if the water rise 7 feet. Because ain't nobody bigger than it. I mean, I ain't going to say nobody. Majority of us ain't bigger than 6 feet. So 7 really going to do a little something. I'm just saying. On the other side, I ain't tell y'all. Okay? Even though I said we need some, I still came with an answer real quick. Well, God gave it to me. But use them. Put them on standby. Blow them up when something happens. Get the blowing and going. Shoot. Because 7 feet is crazy. And like they said, that was the biggest storm surge they had since 1993. 3 decades ago, bitch. Hold on. Wow. Oh, look at St. Pete. Sunny St. Pete. Baby, if Sunny St. Pete closing up, baby, they call HELENE dangerous. Baby. Look at the eye of the storm. It's black. That is a little scary and dangerous. Oh my goodness. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Like I say, catastrophic and fatal storm surge. Potentially unsurvivable. Wow. HELENE's impact to be felt far inland. And that's the part that really makes me mad. Just the amount of speed that this picked up to actually destruct inland. Like, on land. It's one thing to be in water, but on land is serious. Within an hour on landfall, she downgraded to Category 2, but its impact are expected to last many days. Okay. Well, that's typically, and God forbid, let me find some wood to knock on. Child, I might be drywall. I'm like, that's cardboard, which will still be a piece of wood. So, yeah. Oh, hold on. I got a wood, a wood shelving situation from IKEA, because yeah, typically our impacts happen after the storm. That's why I was nervous that we lost power, because typically when something happens, it'll be because somebody's trying to clean up something, and now they done messed with one of the power lines, trying to move a tree or something that done fell. Like, it's typically effects that happen from other people doing stuff, not because of the storm. Baby, look at this car. See what I'm saying? Look at this car that is submerged underwater. Category 4, moving ashore in Florida. Look at all this rain, all this water. Wow. And that was in Tampa. And then we got officers. Look at this one person. Oh, but this was talking about the crash. Because honestly, why do it look like they not even on the ground? Where are they going? Why so fast? What is going on? Because again, I have been the one crazy person to actually have been outside with no business during the hurricane. Because again, I needed a treat. Needed a treat. So I had to go to the store on the other side of town to get to the treat man. Was it the other side of town? Was it that bad? I think so. I think I did cross the bridge, which was really crazy. Really crazy. It don't make no sense. It made no sense. Because where they going at their car, for real, is off the ground. Off the ground. And what they say? Okay. And see, that's what I'm saying, baby. He don't need to have to be able to do this job in inclement weather like this. The fact that they really got him out in the eye of the storm, just because he a news reporter, baby, it's never that serious. Y'all can't put no satellite camera out there, and then we talk about it from. Well, I guess if you're not there, baby, no, I wouldn't be willing. Look, you're talking about baby, no, I would not be willing to do this. I'm just thinking, because I'm just like, is the love? I guess he wanted to be the meteorologist, huh? He wanted to do the weather. I guess that's what he knew he signed up for. So you got to know what you signed up for. That's not something that I want to do. Okay, now we're talking about astronauts because, okay, boom, that's pretty much the end of the article. Okay, so boom. So yeah, wow. Yeah, God bless everyone that's having to deal with Hurricane Helene. Like I said, we had our dealing with her. Again, I thank God it was during the time that I was sleeping because, child, mm-mm-mm, mm-mm-mm. Okay. Wait a minute. Now I added this to my watch later for us to talk about later. But what you mean, Diddy, when he kicked his food on the floor, you gonna sit here and play with me? What? Y'all, honestly, Jock has been coming out with a couple things. Y'all can tune in to my watch later list, my public watch later list. We found some information from the bodyguard. Cause now, see, I'm not even ready to. We're not going to talk about that here in this live because I'm going to talk about it in the live where I actually talk about Mr. Diddy Do It. Because, y'all, the way I asked a black book club about that book and the way that we are going to have a discussion about black women, their attitude, who they think they are. Listen, I don't even want to get into it right now, but just because I kind of told y'all that, I'm going to just give y'all a little bit of inkling because, again, it's just right here in my face. For people to sit here and say, I can't believe we discussing that book on and this book club. It's a book. Like, it's a book. I asked because I don't really want to get into it, but I'm just telling y'all because I asked a particular question about who would be the person that was retracted in the book. And the way black women attacked me for reading a book. I didn't ask for your opinion about me reading a book. And I can't believe people bought it. Who are you to say you can't believe people bought? Like, it's a book, and this is a book club. Like, I was really surprised at the reaction that black women gave, because it just really gave holier than thou. Because y'all read eroticas, fiction, and everything else all day long. At least I'm reading self-help and black people. Cause hold on. Hello? Cause imagine being on my live, seeing me on my live, and calling me. Boy, you out your mind? And look, I don't even want to call back. Chuck. is going on? What I look... See, hold on. Let me take a step back. Let me take a moment. Because what I look like not making money to hang out with you? Baby, see, that's what I'm saying. People don't know who I am. I don't even play like that. Because, baby, you was just on this live. And, yeah, we could have key. But... Baby, do you know who I am? Talking about so serious. Me too. The fuck? What you saying, baby? Hold on. Time is money. Baby, This why I make it hard today. Because, see, I be being too rough and tough on it. But, baby, why would you even play with me like that? I'm in a state of confusion. Because that really just made me mad. Baby, you were right here. Child. Again, I don't know. Why would you think I'm going to get off of my job? I'm on my job right now. Now, mind you, we could do this anytime, but I'm on it right now. I don't want to date that bad. I hate to say it like that, but no, babe, it's not that serious. And first of all, I'm not even dating this man, okay? It's so friend zone. That's honestly why I'm not even worried about it. Because what? I'll be a little confused, y'all. Let's be real. Because I feel like I showcase a lot of me. To where it should be a lot of understanding. You're going to have to come back on this live. Because, baby, once you realize you're not even finna get a response, because... What? That done threw me off. All right, y'all. Let me get a little bubbly orange juice so I can get back into it. Because I'm just like... Nah. Okay. I'm just pick up where I left off with the watch later list, because we're gonna talk about I was talking about that black book club that think they somebody, and I hate to say it like that because they're a bunch of losers. They really are. And the person that run that page too, because the way things happen afterwards, I don't like when people don't. That's why I'm like, I don't even want to talk about it here right now, because that's not what we're here for right now. But I'm just like, I don't like when people think they doing something after I make them. Like, girl, you the one that running this page and think you're going to assert your authority after I asserted my authority. Bitch, you the one that had the full-time authority. I had to spend 12 hours trying to figure out how to turn off the comments. If you could have did that a long time ago, because I wanted to put in the comments so long ago, bitch, turn these comments off, because I'm tired of getting alerts. You want to sit there and send me a message with a little smiley face afterwards. You weak at... See, that's what I'm saying. I got to keep right because my advertisers. We got money to make and things to do. And that's why I said we're not even going to talk about it here, because I want y'all to see in full detail what I'm talking about. Because it got so bad to the point where I ridiculed them on Facebook, even in a private post, and marking his minions flagged my post. I went off on them. I'm telling you, slap off, and still got flagged. I'm like, man, that wasn't even a public post. That was just me writing in my little diary of just be wrong with people. Because, like, girl, what? And I made my post 2 hours after I had gotten 200 comments. That's why I'm like, and I looked at the page, because, see, y'all know I'm nosy and I be in everybody's business. So I done looked at the page just to see how much, like, what's the average number of interactions that a post gets. Because I'm on the page, and again, just the alerts that I'm getting, I'm not used to getting that amount of alerts, especially in 2 hours. I mean, I'm getting 100 alerts per hour, basically. So I'm going to the page. Bitch, you don't normally get more than 2 to 10 comments on a single post. So when you got to the first 100, you should have did something. That's why I'm like, when that hoe ain't do nothing until 14 hours later, and after I figured out how to do something by hour 12, then you want to come to me at hour 14? My spirit told me to leave that group so many times, and I don't know why I'm still there, because all they're going to do is piss me off again. But that, my spirit was just like, girl, this is where you could let it go. This is when it was really telling of the group, because I realized all we do in that group is suggest books to each other. And when I asked about a particular, you know, how do y'all feel about something in this book, that's what opened up more of a discussion and conversation to the way that people think. And that's what pissed me off. Because at first, I hate a holier than thou hoe. Because, bitch, hold on. My grandma says, sanctified filled with the Holy Spirit and don't treat people like that. So who the do you hoes think you are? Hoes. Because not no holy hoes. That's what oops, I'm sorry, advertisers. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying holy, holier. Because again, I got to watch my mouth for my advertisers. Because we got money to make. And that's why I'm just like, we're not going to talk about it here. Because it's supposed to be my cool, calm, relax, release, relate. Check in on y'all. But check back in if y'all want to see. We're going to pick up where we left off at. With Mr. Diddy Do It. Because again, I keep finding and then that's the thing too. Then I have to argue with people that don't have no facts. That be the thing too. I'm like, you raggedy just sitting here debating with opinions. I'm giving you the facts. You skipping over them just because you want to talk about, well, I can't believe you're supporting this book. Well, I'm telling you about every person that's coming out and telling us every encounter that they've had with this man that lines up with everything in this book. And you want to, well, if they told you the story, don't you think it would be in the book? Well, then if they told us the story, don't you think it would be real? That's what I'm saying, since you got your degree. You know, like, just, that's what I said. Y'all think y'all just so smart. But all y'all really doing is really pissing me off. That's what I said. Yeah. As I said, what kind of book club is this? Y'all about the dumbest batch of book readers ever. As I said, what kind of books y'all reading? Junie B. Jones? Y'all still stuck on grade books? That's what I said. When I'm going back through it, I realized all y'all read is romantica. That's what it is. Romanticas. I done made up a whole new audience of books. Romance and erotica books. That's all y'all read. Romance, erotica. I mean, maybe a little drama. But I ain't even see that really in there. That's why I'm like, I read self-help. I read black authors. I did see black authors. And that's how I got in the book. That's how I got in the group. It's called Black Girl Book Club. I asked for black authors. Again, it's just for suggestions. Now I realize it's not for opinions, because I don't even know what way to say it, because I don't like calling people not intelligent. But it just seems like that's what it is. And especially I have to think about the schools that I went to. I went to schools that were for batches of kids that were basically brilliant. I mean, you had the intelligence level that was, you had to be able to keep up. Okay? So that's why I'm just like, you... Whew. We're just going to relax, relate, release again, because I got to stay advertiser friendly, because we got money to make. And again, I will go in on y'all at a later time. That way God give me the biblical way of cussing people out. Like, I hope your crops don't wither because you did that. Whatever else, they saying, a plague of resource. And then I hate bitch try to think they, oops, I didn't even say it like that. I be bleeping out the wrong word because I really be trying to censor stuff. Like, I promise y'all, I'm really working on it. But yeah, want to always ridicule somebody and then want to have the day you deserve. Baby, you not even eating nobody up. And then when it's in there, don't you think you should just give it up if everybody's saying that you're wrong? Girl, do you think I care because a bunch of dummies agree? Oh, okay. Am I supposed to care because a bunch of dummies got together and gathered around and said, I'm not supporting this book? And again, what I supported was the black woman who read it on YouTube. And if she decided to buy it, thank God for her, because I wanted to see what was in the book. And the craziest part about it was, going back to that same book club, I saw that there was another post in the book club about the book prior to me asking my question about that book, and they had the same sentiments about it. Not nearly as many comments as I got, I guess, because mine asked a specific question about the book, but we'll say about like 20 comments on it about the book of, oh my God, I can't believe y'all supporting this, da 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 da. Nobody asked you for your opinion. That's why I'm just like, when y'all be giving out unsolicited opinions, no one cares. And that's why I had to tell them that on that last post that somebody wanted to come back in yesterday. The author came out and said that the book was not real. Well, ding dong, dummy. We knew that before the book was purchased. That's why I'm like, how slow are y'all? What's the age group and what's the intelligent level of the people in this book? Because obviously there's a 50-50 chance that the book may or may not be real. That does not change the interest and want to read the book. Why? Because every time we get on this internet, somebody is coming about their experiences with this man. Not only that, I've been alive 3 decades and we've seen what we've needed to see. So yes, the book was interesting, and that's why I'm like, who do these folks think they are? Like, that's the part that really threw me off. And I had to tell them that, baby, y'all are not girls. Y'all are not girls like y'all think y'all are. Because the way y'all take shots at people for reading a book is strange. It's very, very, very strange. I mean, you mad at them for reading a book. I mean, not even them. Well, I mean, yeah, them. Yeah, I can't believe y'all supporting a white man. So, because my biggest thing about it, so I'm like, y'all, it seems like y'all just mad at circumstances. So if it was a black man, or if somebody made this book and changed the names so that way it wasn't celebrities that we know to just seem like, a book of fiction, then y'all book reading just would be into it, right? And that's what I'm saying. And so I'm like, you so picky and choosy, pick me's. That's what I realized they were. It was a bunch of pick me women. And that's why I was just like, that's why I don't vibe with y'all. Because I'm not on that type of time nor behavior. Y'all want to be picked so bad. Oh, I'm so righteous. Oh, I'm so this. Oh, I'm better than that because I didn't read the book. You're not. And especially if you could get on here and take shots at people and be shady. And that's what I said about it too. Baby, y'all are very shady in all capital letters. It's not giving girls girl, and it is giving pick me behavior. Next thing I know, the post was deleted. And this wasn't my post, because my post was the day before that. This was yesterday. As soon as I left that comment, because I'm going to see what they got to say to me, because y'all spent hours giving me a hard time the day before that. So when I come on somebody else post and y'all still doing this the next day, the same person that was on my post and I'll be still here the next day, the person that wrote it said it wasn't real. Dingbat, we knew that a long time ago. Like, I hate when people think and they think about the most basic things. You don't think that wasn't thought about? That was one of the first thoughts. Moving on to thought 39. Like, why did you stop there? That's the most basic of thoughts. Please. And that's what I'm like, you're supposed to be a reader. You're supposed to have an open mind. Where is your imagination? Because it's just like it seemed very narrow-minded. Again, we're not even here for that. But I just had to. Because people like that really pissed me off. And it was a whole bunch of them in that group. That's why I said I got my first batch of black pick-me's, and I was not ready for it. I was just not ready for it. So, since we talked yesterday about the whole nice girls finish last and how she claimed her business destroyed her family, even though the family was already destroyed. They had more problems in a little bit that they need to fix. I see where somebody posted about women in marriages are finally speaking up. Talking about the honeymoon phase is just delusional. Y'all know I'm a lover girl. Y'all know I want to be married. Y'all see I'm not even accepting of the bare minimum in dates that they trying to give. Because I don't know why you were trying to pull me off of what is quote unquote my job to come and hang out with you for the free. Crazy. I mean, crazy. Crazy. Yeah. I be trying to find, look, I ain't even gonna say I be trying to find love, because I love doing this. That's what it is. I love doing this right here. Love being able to have my opinions, my platforms, all that good stuff, my vibes, my tribes. So yeah, we are going to get into this. Let me change the playback speed. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. So it says, oh, this is part 2. So maybe I need to read. Oh, no. Well, the description says part 2, but the title says part 1, because I'm like, maybe I need to read part 1. No, it says part 1. Okay, so maybe this is part 2. Okay. So maybe she just put the wrong caption. But it still says, yeah, women in happy marriages are finally speaking up. Marriage, married life, couples, couple goals. Happy married life, happy marriage. Okay, girl, because y'all know I love to hear from the married women to see what they got to say. And her TikTok is right here. Again, y'all can check out my public watch later playlist on the channel so y'all can tune in without my commentary. But if you are here for my commentary, just know that you are greatly appreciated. And let's go. So what's going on here? Simply Sociable. What's up? Welcome to the live. We're just gonna do a nice little live chat and react. We're just doing a check-in, make sure everybody's good, make sure everyone, has power. The storm is running all through Florida, Georgia. I was about to say Texas. It's Tennessee. So yeah, I'm just doing a live chat and react now that I'm back up and running with power. Because again, I typically don't even have to go through this kind of stuff throughout the real happenings of time. So prayers for all. And let's do a safety for all, prayers for all. And I was about to do just a live chat and react. Let's see what they're talking about in these marriages, because y'all know I'm a full-time lover girl. Oh, wait, what happened? What's going on? Wait a minute. It's messing up the show. Because what's going on? Y'all know I'm a one-woman revolution, y'all. So hold on, because I really can't figure out. I'm like, why is it not working? What's going on? Oh, first of all, we don't even have sound. Maybe that's why God is like, take it easy. It don't mean that I don't hear from enough married women. Hold on, press pause, because I'm like, girl, start over. Let me turn my volume up. Let me get it together. But I feel like it's gonna be mad loud, because I'll see how loud my volume is. But that first little part I definitely missed because I can't figure out what's going on. But let's go. If you have been happily married for more than 5 years, please step to the front of the classroom. Okay, so she said if you've been happily married for more than 5 years, please step to the front of the classroom. Because she said she don't hear from married women enough. And that's true. Because everybody be suffering in silence, going through stuff in silence. People just feel like, I don't know. People just be so secretive and private, which again, I understand. But I feel like there's a difference between being public and private with things. Because again, I feel like a lot of people could be honest about marriage, so we know what we getting into. Because again, you think stuff be all, again, like even with my grandparents, I'm thinking everything all peaches and cream, roses and sunshine, until I found out my grandmother had to beat somebody up along the way, all the way up and down Kings Road, if you from Duval. That's why I'm just like, wait a minute. And this ain't the stuff you find out until after one of the grandparents passed and they start telling you what's going on. That's why I'm like, baby, I've been alive 3 decades and nobody ain't say this. My papa stood that God. I don't care what they saying, because that was him before he was saved and was even my granddaddy. So yeah, well, he was my granddaddy. He was a stand-up guy. But also, my grandma knew what she was getting into, because everybody told her he was a player from the Himalayas. She was doing that crack the whip and got them together. And said, baby, I ain't dealing with this. I done had your baby and married you. Get it together, I'm gone. And he was just like, baby, don't do that. So let me get it together. And that's what he did. And that's why all of us got her face. He prayed for that. He was just like, don't let her go, God. Give me a daughter and let her look just like her. And my grandma and my auntie do. My auntie got my grandma's name, because that's what my grandma wanted. And again, all the rest of us got that woman face. It don't mean that I don't hear from enough married women. And maybe that is the key to your happiness, is that we don't hear from you. That woman say, maybe that's the key to your happiness, that we don't hear from you. That's giving ignorance is bliss. Because how you going to say that's the key to your happiness? Suffering in silence? Jesus. Because you're somewhere be happy. But sister, we want to know, what's the key? Seriously, how did you all start off your relationships? Like, I really want to hear from married women who are in happy relationships, healthy relationships. Like, what has been the key to you staying happy? Okay, so, because I couldn't figure out if she was being facetious. But I'm like, it seems like we may be getting, some good actual insight if actually women, because I'm like, the title said the honeymoon, phase is just delusional. Because I'm like, I want to see what the actual married women are going to say. And the ones, like she said, the ones that have been married for more than 5 years. Because don't they say, what they say, it's a 7-year itch or something like that? So maybe we should say 10 years. Yeah, how did you survive? Yeah, the 10-year mark will be the one that I want to hear from. 7 years is cute, but 10, that's the one we want to hear from. Step to the front, 10 plus, Everybody else, you just getting started. Feet wet, and you just got in the party. Because as a grown-up woman myself, I know that it's not all about the man. It is absolutely not all about the man. It is more so about yourself. And as a single girl, I want to know, what are y'all doing to keep yourselves happy and keeping your marriages happy and keeping your marriages whole?
Because I don't want to hear from no more micro munchkins. I really don't. If you have not been married for an extended period of time, and you're not in a happy, whole, healthy relationship, bi-directional relationship with your partner, please don't fuck no more.
That's true, because we do have a lot of people, especially nowadays, and that's how we, unfortunately, have gotten back into long format content of hearing trauma stories of women dating, relationships, marriages, whatever the case may be. Everybody come on here and start talking about that man and the trauma they endured, which is appreciated because we need to know, so that the next woman, person, whomever, does not fall. I don't like calling them that V word. Well, they're not victims. What are they? They got taken advantage of, and they're survivors of, somebody that took advantage of them, because nobody wants to have to deal with that.
Please put the microphone down. Please give us the real tea and not the Instagram tea. We want to know really what's up, okay? What do we need to do better? Thank you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
She said, what do we need to be doing better? And we got some commentary from the person that brought us this. I hate to say that I'm not necessarily into it, but
if you've been happily married for more than 5 years, please step to the front of the classroom.
Okay, so now, because I'm like, we skip right to the stitch. Look at God. That's why I just listened to where he told me to stop, and here we are.
Somebody finally called my name. Girl, get a pencil.
She said, somebody finally called my name. Girl, get a pencil. So she must have been married for over 5 years. It says the video length is 8 minutes, but y'all know we have our playback speed sped up. This is the tea most couples haven't discovered yet. Oh, Lord, and I'm not even a couple. So, girl, tell me so I know what I'm getting myself into when I'm there.
Marriage has been overcomplicated, okay? My husband and I have been together in a relationship for 13 years.
All right, so we got somebody that's over 10 years. But y'all know my ears have been going through it, and I got to turn this down because, like I said, she was mad low. Now she mad loud. I feel like she yelling at me. Why are you yelling? Yelling?
We've been married. This is our 8th year coming up in October. And there have been, so we met at 14. Let me start there. We met it on the first day of school in 9th grade, high school. And
okay, I love that. So they've been together for 13 years because they've been together since they were 14 years old. I'll be wondering where those relationships are, because when I was growing up, all of the white people that I went to school with, that's how their parents were together. They were like, yeah, my parents have been together since they were 13. It's like, what? What you mean? Your mom and your daddy been together since they was 13, 14, 15. That was very normal, for especially in middle school. That was like the thing. It was just like, because that's why in middle school I thought I was gonna find my little up. Technically I did, but he don't have no money. I ain't gonna say it like that. It's just the D-rugs, because he did, and then the D-rugs really just messed things up. But yeah, that's probably also why. Yeah, because like even my parents knew each other when they were in high school. Like I said, my grandparents met when they were in high school. So I definitely had that notion that I was going to find someone to be with this young, like she said. But it just did not happen for me like that, which was also quite alarming in my ghetto fairy tale, because it's just like, nah, ain't no way. Like, there's certain things that I just really knew were going to happen, just especially because they happened for others and it did not happen for me. It was just like, what is going on here? I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't know.
There was so many things that went into our relationship that just pinpointing one secret or one thing that allowed us to have a happy marriage is very difficult, because we have over a decade of lessons, of stories, of trials and tribulations. But the one thing that I can say is there is going to be a long stage of your marriage, and a lot of people call it the honeymoon phase.
And this is the thing. She's talking about a decade. They only in their 20s. Girl, I can only imagine what it's going to be like. I mean, I feel like if they can make it through their 20s, then they can make it through the 30s, 40s, 50s, and whatever else. Because them 20s, there will be the trying, testing ones. Because, I feel like by the time, especially by the time you are in your 30s, I feel like that's the time when people typically start getting married. Well, some people be on their second, third, fourth marriage by 30. Because I do know a couple people that have been married, divorced. I'm not going to say it like that. Not necessarily know them. I've seen people. Because this is the World Wide Web. Everybody tell their business, and I love it. So we know what's going on out here.
And a lot of people like to capitalize on the honeymoon phase because they feel like that's when the marriage is the best. It's not. That's when you're still in delusion. You're still delusional about what marriage is during the honeymoon phase, because everything is new, everything is fresh, everything is exciting. You got your man got their woman. Everybody's just still trying to feel out what it means to be attached to another human being.
But that's strange to me, because I'm like, have you not been doing that your whole relationship and time dating? Because at that point, what is there to... Because, girl, you done been with this man since you were 14. And because that just makes me curious, like, how much does marriage change the relationship? Because, I mean, they've been together that long. Like, what? I feel like you know a good amount of each other's quirks, you know, ins, outs. So I'm just like,
The honeymoon phase is just delusional phase.
Because I'm like, child, especially for her to say that, and this is somebody that she's known virtually her whole life. Imagine dating somebody that you haven't known your whole life. That's why I'm like, what would be the change in somebody that you've known your whole life versus, yeah. Because, again, I just feel like they would know a good amount of each other, having known each other since pre-teen, well, I guess adolescent, you know, that is teen years, like she said, 14. So, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's stop calling it honeymoon phase.
I'm going to say formative teenage years, I guess. Yeah.
Delusion. After the honeymoon phase, the delusional phase, it's real life. Now you are not in play mode. Now you're in live mode. Now y'all are really married. Now this is when the fun and the work and all of these things begin. Excuse my hair. It's going through some things right now, okay?
I love it. She talking about, excuse my hair, is going through some things. I love it. And I love how she's just tossing it around, being the black girl that she is. The locks are lovely. I'm a fan.
Anyways, this is now when it is in live mode. And some people's honeymoon phase can skip out early. Some people's honeymoon phase can last a year. Some people's honeymoon phase or delusional phase can last a few weeks. Just depends on how you start your relationship and go into your marriage, okay? Because some people start their marriages really soon, really quickly, because they met quickly, they dated, in 6 months they got married, or they had kids and they had to rush and get married. Whatever the case is, how you start your marriage, it determines how long your delusional phase is.
Okay. I can see that. Because especially like she gave a timeline like that. I think at one point in time that was normal. I think at one point in time that's just what it was. You met, you dated for 6 months, whatever the case may be, and it was just like, I like doing this, let's just go ahead and get married. Then people do that, or a kid comes, or they get married, and then a year later the kid comes. I don't know why, but it seems like at some point in time that was just normal. To the point where I guess I do look at it now, to the point where, why is it so abnormal to not do that now? Because now I look at dating as maybe something that could happen for like 2 years, but then I see people and they be like, well, we've been together 15 years. And like that man said, he knew going in day one, he was like, well, I knew this is where I was going to be. So after things just started working out, they just like 6 months in, boom, we engaged. 8 months in, boom, we married. 15 years later, we got 3 kids and a dog and a house and 3 businesses. Sometimes.
Now we're done with the delusional phase. It's real world. You are going to go through a phase in your marriage where you are trying to figure out, how did your mama raise you? And how did your mama raise you? And what I mean by that is you're going to figure out your partner's tolerances. You're going to have to go through the kinks of, okay, well, he don't always put the seat down. Okay, he's not really that clean. Or she don't really clean the way that I thought that she did.
But they've been together since they were 14. And I feel like prior to you getting married, those are things that you should know. Because in just dating, I've learned those things. Like, because you hang out at someone in their home, so you pretty much get to see how they are in their home life. Like, I've been, to a dude's house that I've dated, and he got clothes everywhere in the bathroom, and I'm just not going to be stepping all on them clothes. So I done kicked them all into a pile, to the point where he asking me where are the clothes. Baby, you didn't see them in that pile? So those things, I feel like what they're cleaning, what their hygiene, what their whatever their habits, quirks. That's why I'm like, especially that's why I'm like, you don't necessarily have to live with someone to see those things. Because again, just in dating someone, I've definitely seen what I'm needed to see. I said, that man asked me where the clothes at, baby. They're in that pile. Because why were they everywhere when I just wanted to use the restroom? That's all I was trying to figure out. Because yeah, I just feel like that's, yeah. the things that she's saying, I feel like you could figure those things, you could see those things prior to actually not only marrying someone, but living with them. Especially if you be to their house to see how they live by themselves. And she said, you gonna know if that man don't put the toilet seat down. Because you're gonna use the bathroom. And it's gonna be clothes everywhere and the toilet seat is gonna be up. And you're gonna about fall in it. Because you're so mad that you done already had to kick these clothes around and you already had to pee. By the time you finally get to the toilet, you realize the toilet seat ain't down. Yeah, I say what I need to say.
Also, she's really messy. She's really emotional. Okay, around the time of the month, she's a little bit more of a dragon.
And she talking about around that time of the month, she's a little bit more of a dragon. You would know these things, especially if you were around this woman. Because like she said, especially around that time of the month, when I had that time of the month, oh, baby. Oh, I was definitely breathing fire. But I was going through it. I was literally going through it, telling the people I was going through it. They was telling me I was fine. But I was literally feeling like the war of Sparta was going on inside my womb. It was a lot going on. It was just like, what is going on? And again, we not made of glass or crystal clearness to see what's going on, but I just knew something was not right. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy. And it just was getting progressively worse. It got to the point where I would be balled up at my job to the point where I done had several jobs where they done sent me home. They didn't have to call my mama before, now that I think about it. I was literally going through it. Now, she on the floor and you need to come and get her because she a liability up in here, baby. She don't need to go through whatever that is up in here. I was literally going through it and everybody was telling me, you'll be fine. Yeah, it was not. I ain't on it. The fact that it got progressively worse, because like I said, now that I think about the amount of times I was balled up in a fetal position at my job trying to get through it, in tears, trying to get through that job, balled up on the ground. Whether I was a god doggone daycare teacher, YMCA coordinator, what else? Man, retail sales, yeah. I was balled up on the people's floor at so many places every time my cycle came on. And then people still don't be doing no research about it. And that's why I really just get mad about the way they do with medicine. They more so worried about money than actually the health and progression of things. Yeah. That's what be getting me tight.
I have to see her full time. I'm around her 24/7 now. I'm not just seeing her on date nights or when she doesn't have her cycle. Now
who dates and doesn't just see them on, or maybe I'm just that clingy. And well, honestly, that's just in dating, because when you're in a relationship, you should see that person much more often. But you're talking about I don't just see her on date nights or when she's not on her cycle. You don't see her every day, or at least 4 to 5 times out the week, especially if that's your girlfriend. Because not just dating, somebody you're seeing. Because that's before you even get married. That's why I'm like, nah, girl, nah, I don't know about that. Just again, but I'd have been alive 3 decades. At this point, she'd have been alive, her 2.5. But no, girl,
I see her full time. So for me personally, that is the time that you get to decide, okay, what did I get myself into? Is this worth it? Okay. And
who gets that far into a marriage and just realizes those things and says, is this worth it? Because, baby, for me as a Virgo, those are the deal breakers. Telling me to get off my live stream and come and see you is a deal breaker. Immediately turned off. Immediately don't like you. Baby, if you thought I liked you, I don't anymore. Immediately don't like you no more. Because I need a man that's going to say, come bring it outside or something. Use my hot. Don't tell me get off. Negro, what? And you already got them kids? Baby, you already had some, I'm really, let me see what I'm saying. I be saying what I need to see. That's why I don't get that far with things, because, baby, I be saying what I need to say. It's just like, baby, your oldest child about old as me. Bro, not really. But in dating, I hate when I'm dealing with somebody and I ask them how old their oldest kid is and they be like 20. The kid not 20, but when you tell me they older than 13, in my mind that's about 20. Cause why the do you have a kid that old? We only 30. Damn. Hold on, I see my mama. Bro, my mama get a pass. She only had one kid. And I'm cute, smart, and listen. So, yeah. You ain't seen how them issues. But when you come with plenty and many kids at 30, it's too much. And the oldest one be 13. It's not just one. Because all of them come like that. All of the men come with 4, 5 kids, 3, 4, 5 baby mamas, 2 to 5 baby. No, thank you. Immediately, no.
That live mode and that learning each other phase, it feels like hell.
Immediately just here for the tacos, honey. Immediately just for the tacos. And the tacos are when you schedule them, not when I'm on live. Immediately just know that, yeah, I'm going out to be treated, honey, because I wouldn't see it getting too far. Because, honey, just, honey. My baby, what I'm building, what I'm working on, yeah, it gotta be a whole lot of like-mindedness. Cause I don't know what made you think I was gonna get off live for a man that's not my man and no money. Jesus.
Feels like I don't know who I married. It's not that you don't know who you married. It's just you're figuring out how you guys can become a team, how you're going to work together to finish your marriage out strong, to continue the narrative of happy spouse, happy house, okay?
Okay, but obviously, girl, cause to have figured to be working on that I feel like that's definitely what? Maybe that's why I'm not married, because